Breaking through a door has always been one of the most difficult... Oh, well, never mind. Commercial successes in themselves, Italian westerns have also brought prosperity to Almeria on the Costa del Sol of southern Spain. Once a sleepy provincial town, Almeria has bloomed under the influx of Italian film capital into a Spanish Hollywood. Luxury hotels, fashionable restaurants, and shops have sprung up to cater to the international film set. The reason for Almeria's success is not only because there are more sunny days here than anywhere else in Europe, but also because of its real western countryside. Within 20 miles of the city, there are barren deserts, Mexican villages, and deep canyons.
Calcio, fucile impatto! Vai, via, su di lui, fucile! Mani in alto! Mani in alto! Mani in alto!
Almeria also has its western towns. Today it's Hickland, gateway to the Mexican border. Tomorrow it could be Dodge City, Tombstone, or Abilene. But always populated by local gypsies, pressed into service as Mexican trick riders and stuntmen. Almeria's 5 western villages and Rome's 10 are the world's liveliest ghost towns. While dozens of small producers are following each other in and out of the western towns, the man who started it all, Sergio Leone, has completed his 4th and biggest western. He says it will be his last. The unknown director, who couldn't interest anyone in his first western, is now the all-time Italian box office champion. For his film about the construction of the railroad across the American West, Sergio Leone built his own track in the remote Spanish countryside. He even blasted a mountain out of the way and then hauled an ancient Spanish locomotive rescued from a Barcelona scrap heap to run on his iron road. And who'll be riding the train? Well, there's Henry Fonda, Claudia Cardinale, Jason Robards, and Charles Bronson, among others. Yes, American actors are coming to work in the European version of the Old West. The most recent arrival is television star Chuck Connors. Hi, Chuck. How's your Italian coming along?
Io parlo l'italiano pochissimo.
Chuck, according to your experience starring in American TV and feature westerns, how does the Italian Western differ from those made in the USA?
Well, there are many things basically the same about doing a Western here in Italy as well as in America. The sets look the same. We have the horses and the extras and the cavalry and the cowboys and what have you. I would say the underlying difference to me is the emphasis that's placed on the elements of the Western that make it a Western. By that I mean, for instance, in a Western you usually have one or two or maybe three fights, fist fights among the contesting parties. Well, in American Western, there might be 5 or 6 or maybe 7 punches thrown. Here, you'll see a fight go on for 5 minutes. They may throw 25 or 30 or 40 punches. Another element of the Western is the shooting of a gun. When we make one at home, we fire the gun 2 or 3 times. Here, that gun may fire 40 or 50 times. I'm sure that when we get to riding horses, the same thing will be true. What they do is that they set it up in a larger frame, the Western element of the Western motion picture. And I think they've come a long way, and I expect that they'll get better as time progresses. Basically, however, I've enjoyed it very much and will continue to. The one element which might be in contradiction to that is that from what I've seen, of course my viewing is limited, I've seen about 7 or 8 Italian Westerns, and of course I know this script, that the early American Western, the hero was always a pure hero. It was a question of black and white. And I notice in most Italian pictures I've seen that the hero is really an anti-hero. There's a lot of bad in him. As a matter of fact, I myself, for the first time in a long time, am playing somebody who's not a pure hero. And truthfully, I kind of like it.
All right, we'll give that stuntman just one more chance. I just don't believe it.